Welcome back. Qatar has recently welcomed 20 Russian and Ukrainian families, including 37 children, as part of its efforts to reunify families separated by the war. The government in Kyiv estimates over 19,000 Ukrainian children have been deported and forcibly displaced from their homes to both Russia and Russian-occupied territories since the invasion began in February 2022. We spoke to 3 Ukrainians who went to Qatar to be reunited with their loved ones.
My name is Katerina Skopina. My child was abducted by my husband's parents while I was held captive in the Russian Federation.
My name is Sergei Sentisky. I am the biological uncle of Lev and Jasmine.
My name is Victoria, and I lived in the Luhansk region when the occupation began. Now my nephew, Alexander, has been brought here.
The child was in the Donetsk region. It's 60 kilometers from Mariupol. When the large-scale invasion of Ukraine began on February 21st, my husband took our child, put her in the car, and brought her to his parents, and asked them to take Anna Maria in our car to my parents because they live in Lviv, which is in the western part of Ukraine. They didn't do that. They then forcibly changed the child's citizenship, through which they received money as they took guardianship over her.
When all this started, about a year ago, they moved to the Moscow region and stayed there. For the last 6 months, the children haven't even attended school. There was no decent food.
My sister, along with Alexander's older brother, died during the war on July 7th, 2022. From that moment, I began to deal with his evacuation from the occupied territory. The Russians did not permit him to leave and found a guardian for him in the occupied territory. They gave him a Russian passport.
With children, of course, they want to indoctrinate them, what they do with them and where they settle them. Here, we are very grateful to Qatar for helping and participating in negotiations. I don't know how it's called, really. They help return children home, because what Russia is doing is genocide.
It seems to me there is a divine retribution. I think that's enough.
I would prefer Putin to withdraw all troops from the territory of Ukraine and finally leave us alone.